Yo, what's up? What's up? This is Street Smart Sarge here, and I'm back, y'all, with another hot Virginia Gangster Files. Yeah, today's gangster is going to be Alex Barnett. Woo! This guy right here is straight from Hampton, Virginia, and yeah, that's my hometown. So I'm going to sit back and get into this one. Let's go! Now, this story starts back in 2005. Now, what happened this year will probably change the Burnett family for years to come. Rico Burnett and Alice Burnett are brothers. Now, back some years, about 10 years, we were all in high school. Maybe not Rico, but he graduated. I think a year before, or maybe 2 years. Football was all I knew of, of him, but you will hear that he was in the streets. So fast forward to 2005 to be exact, July 2005. Rico was driving 80 miles an hour in a 45 miles an hour zone on the Hampton Road Center Parkway. Trooper Bobby Bauer Jr. hit him up with the lights, and when Rico didn't stop, the Trooper Bowers Jr. stayed in pursuit with Rico. Rico fled until he crashed into a house on Big Bethel Road. Rico got out of the car and ran. What happened next was like wow, Rico. The trooper and Rico shoot out with each other. The firefight was over with fast, leaving the trooper wounded in the leg and the shoulder above his bulletproof vest, near his collarbone. Trooper Bauer Jr. wounded Rico, hitting him in the abdomen and the shoulder. He was convicted August 2006 of attempted capital murder of a police officer and other charges: reckless driving, hit and run, evading and eluding police, and using and possessing a firearm as a convicted felon, plus 30 days for possession of marijuana. He received 91 years in Hampton Circuit Court. Judge William C. Andrews III and the jury had, that's what the jury gave him. And they also gave him $120,000 fines. Now, knowing that my brother has 91 years, and it's a small chance he will live outside those bars ever again. But this will be when the change of the roles would happen. Now, Alice is going to step up and help out his family like his brother would. Taking care of his mother, father, and brother was a lot of responsibility. During some time, Alex becomes a member of the G Shine and Gangster Killer Bloods, both subsets of Blood's criminal street gang. Both are responsible for trafficking multi-kilograms and quantities of cocaine and heroin throughout Hampton Roads. Now, as you can see, he was connected with a huge supply. Being that he was a blood, and when you're a blood, you basically is plugged in that type of way. Now, it says that he was known to traffic through various states, including Virginia, New York, New Jersey, Georgia, and California. But they got to watching him from 2013 to 2017. And, during that time is when they built up their case. Now, they called the case Operation Brim Reaper. Right? So, Operation Brim Reaper started in 2013, and they made their arrest in 2017. When they sent out the affidavit, it read an arrest warrant for Alex Jermaine Burnett, Robert Lee Burnett, Shirley Diane Burnett, Charles Bailey Jr., Mario Dion Bird, Jordan Davis, Alda Rodriguez, Eleanora Parnazzo, Stanley Freeman, and Dangelo Freeman. Those were the names that were sent out on the affidavit for their arrest. They were all picked up, and they were all interviewed, and they all were tried in the federal court system. All received federal charges. On the right side of the paper, it shows the charges that they were presented to them and what counts they received for their role in the ongoing criminal enterprising. Alex Barnett, aka the Boss Styles, he received count 1, count 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, and 10. A lot of these charges, a lot of these charges say count 1, some of them say count 2, count 3, so he got all that. Then he got count 4, 5, 9, you know what I'm saying, and I think that's 10. So, he got all that. He got a lot more charges than everybody else, like he is actually the one that got the most time. I don't know how much everybody else got, but he got the 30. So he got the most time out of everybody. Robert Lee Burnett, Alex's father, received 14 years for his role in the operation for conspiracy to launder money. So whatever he had in his name, they're saying that, and what he had in his bank accounts, it didn't have any source of where it came from for him to have those type of assets in his name and money in his account. Shirley Diane Burnett and Ida Rodriguez, Eleanor Panuzzi is Alex's girlfriend, and she all of them receive the same charge, conspire to launder money, but I wasn't exactly sure to find out how much time they received on that charge. The rest of the guys, I don't even know. It didn't actually show that the actual time, how much they received in the write-up. But those individuals, they did have their times. Some of their time, but it didn't actually, like I said, it didn't actually say how much his mother and his girlfriend and his girlfriend's friend had received. So I believe they was like 5 or 10 years or something like that. 14 years. They might have received 14 years too. But as far as what I could find, that's all that I could find on their time. Dangelo Freeman. Dangelo Freeman is a special kind of cop. He was an honorable cop, won an award for heroism because He got shot, and dealing with him being shot and a fire victim, in the fire. So he got the award for that, being heroic in the situation. But when he got assigned to a detective position, he thought that, he was in a better position, being that he's a detective. Instead of just putting people away, he can get some money. So he went from being a, well-known cop, through Hampton Police Department, becoming a detective. And then once he became a detective, he actually started selling narcotics. Well, a narcotics detective, he started selling narcotics. So, like I say, he's a special type of cop. Started off a hero, ended up a drug dealer. You know what I'm saying? Dangelo Freeman. He also, while being a drug dealer and a slash cop, he received information on Barnett's case, on Alex's case, and told Alex the information on the confidential informant, giving up his identity and, compromising the informant, where the FBI had to relocate the informant, take him out of there, because that person was moved out of the, out of the way. Relocated, basically. So, Dangelo Freeman was so greedy, greed got him. Because he wasn't just doing it with Alice, he was doing it with several people. So he plead, they find out, they know this, so they plead to serving 5 grams and got a 6-year prison term for his role in the conspiracy charges. Now, this shit blew up in his face. Got so, like I said, he got so greedy, it's ridiculous. Man, he got all upside down in the game. Everything went wrong. He thought he was, top cop and could play both sides like a double agent and just get away with breaking the law. And I told you the place that in the last one I told you the same thing. They got a place for people that feel like they're above the law. You know what I'm saying? You feel like you're above the law. They got a place to sit you down, 30 years, 14 years, 6, 7, whatever. They gonna sit you down and make you think about what you did and why you did it. It's just crazy how, I don't know how he thought he was gonna walk away, without getting any charges, or I didn't know if he even thought he was gonna walk away without getting any charges, but he tried his hand and got all fucked up, had to take 6 years out of his life. I think he home now. I think he done did his time. But you know how that go. You won't find out for real. Unless, he interested, might could leave a comment or something in the comment box on the video. But yeah, that concludes though Operation Brim Reaper, Alex J. Burnett. I hope y'all enjoyed this junk. It's a good one. And, I figure y'all like this one too, because I like it. And if you like it, I love it. So thanks again for tapping in. This is Street Smart Sarge with Greedy Tycoon Media Group. I love you. Thank you for your support. And I'm out. Later.